If not now, when means to get on it. I think Anne Frank has a quote about, to paraphrase, the best part of changing the world is you don't have to wait until tomorrow to do it. You can start it right now.
One of the things we're really trying to do is build a pluralistic Jewish community that exists outside any one synagogue. The questions that we're looking at in terms of sustainability and what does the Jewish framework of text and tradition and history tell us, it's far more than any one community can deal with.
I'm the type of person that, I get a good idea and then I find someone else who thinks it's a great idea and then we just do it.
I have found that a partner is really essential in moving forward.
Well, so this year, Leora and I started an organization called G'nai Beantown, Beantown Jewish Gardens, and at the time it was just an initiative.
Becca and I started meeting regularly and thinking about what was possible and reaching out and seeing where there was interest and what kind of interest there was and how people might engage in this project.
And the two of us were sitting in a cafe thinking about her role as the Adva Network director and my role in Boston, and both of us feeling like here in Boston we could be doing so much more.
We're starting within the Boston area Jewish community as our small microcosm of the world, if you will, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I really wanted a community farm. I'd worked at Kayam for a while, and before that at Adama, and saw the transformation that it has on the Jewish community and the ability of that engagement to spark activism in the Jewish community to build a sustainable food system.
I worked at the Teva Learning Center when the Brown House was actually brown. It was an amazing community, and I think that pluralistic community that got built among the Teva staff is really an inspiration for the work that I'm doing now in Boston.
I was an Adama fellow, and bringing 14 people together to learn from each other and with each other was, I think changed a lot of our lives and life paths and perspectives. And now we have these great reunions so that we can all come together and continue to learn from each other.
I remember hearing about Chazon as a vision, for sure. Nigel and I co-led a 2-week backpacking trip called Yetzia. I remember him talking about his vision of what the Jewish community could be and ways to take it there.
I think a lot of it is making connections through experiential activities. Chazon is so great because they get Jews outside and they, have these opportunities for the community to connect with nature and to connect with each other.
What Chazon has grown to now is amazing, and it's really a blessing to be able to partner with the national organization as I'm building something on a local level.
I think it helps to have some support. I don't think anyone can do anything alone. I don't think that Leora and I could have started G'nai Beantown alone. I think it was really vital that we had another person to give us support in that.
In building this larger conversation, we're building Jewish community, but we're building the conversation.
And I actually think that getting a group of people together is a lot more powerful, which is probably why something like the Adama Fellowship ends up making a lot of people feel like superheroes.
Recognizing that each person has a place and a value in building this project is also, I think, inherently a Jewish value.
The Jewish community is not living in a bubble, and I definitely have a strong sense of repairing the world that's from, my Hebrew school upbringing and my community.
I think Isabella Freedman provides an opportunity to stop, to live according to a very specific set of values, and give us as individuals and us as a community the opportunity to come together, to contemplate, and then apply that action in the future.
I think that Isabella Freedman is such a wonderful place and powerful place because of the space that it gives individuals to come together as a community.
having someplace like Isabella Freedman that provides both skill building as well as community building as well as the opportunity for reflection really allows the opportunity to move things forward.
When we get those perspectives of people who have different backgrounds and different strengths, then we build a much stronger movement and a much stronger community.
In the growth of the Jewish environmental movement that we're seeing right now, it is opportunistic to the extent that these are conversations that are happening in the wider community as a whole, considering what nurtures us and what feeds us, that there has to be, at some point, a pause, rejuvenation, reflection, and then moving forward. And I think that's an essential part of what we can learn from the natural world. It's what we can learn from community and from each other. It's what we can learn from Jewish tradition. And it's an opportunity that Isabella Freedman provides us as well.